everybody. Today, we're going to be debating the eternal question. Is it better to take your girl on a road trip or to take your dog on a road trip? Who is a better road trip companion? A canine or a woman? We'll see. Let's see. First category, we'll say expense. Now, dog definitely wins this one hands down. You can camp, you can stay in the car, you can sleep in the seediest of most seedy motels. A dog ain't gonna care. Now, if you got a girl, she is not gonna be very happy with you if you're taking her to crackhead motels or making her camp out in the cold. So, this category goes to the dogs. Let's see what you can listen to on the road trip. Now, a dog will not give you very good conversation unless you're one of those people who likes to talk to yourself. So, with a female, it's better conversation for sure. And it's kind of fun to listen to songs together, maybe sing together, depending on circumstances. Now, with a dog, though, you can listen to whatever you want, like audiobooks, podcasts, metal, and the dog won't complain. But I'd say I give the slight advantage to the girls on this one. Let's see, what's next? Room in the vehicle. Now, a dog, if it's a real dog and not an oversized rat, will probably take up your whole back seat. Whereas a girl will just take up your front seat. However, the girl does require, she's going to bring a lot of stuff. Probably more so than a dog needs. A dog does need some stuff, though. There's probably not as much. So we'll say this one's a wash, this one's a tie. Either way, the car is probably going to be packed. Especially if it's a little car like mine. Let's see. Memories. Making memories. Now, road trip hanky-panky is kind of the best. Whether it's in a tent, in the car, in the motel, it's exciting. Now, a dog will be fun to explore places with, but yeah, the girls win this one, hands down. Next category is, I guess drama would be a good word for it, causing problems, something like that. Depending on the girl, road trips are prime argument time. She's got a lot of time to think, she's got a lot of time to talk, and you ain't getting away from it because y'all are stuck in the car together. So a road trip is prime time for bringing up arguments. Old, new, future. So that can turn a fun road trip into just a soul-crushing experience. However, dogs are not without their own set of problems. For example, the last place I was just at, I couldn't hike one of the trails that I wanted to because there were no dogs allowed and you had to go through the ranger station. You got to pick up their poopies if you're going to be a responsible dog owner. And you also have to, depending on my dog does not like other dogs, so I have to make sure that he doesn't get into fights. So I got to keep him on a leash if there's any other dogs around, and also other people around because he looks kind of scary. So they each present their own set of problems, but I'd say dogs are a lot more drama-free. The next category is complaints, or I guess demands, you could say. Now, you might say dogs don't complain or have demands. Yes, they do. For example, one night it was kind of cold, and my poor puppy was crying quite a bit. So I had to get up, bundle him back up in his sleeping bag, which he had wiggled out of, and cover him back up again. So he was complaining. He also complained if you leave him in the car to go do something without him, like go get something in the store. He'll complain if he steps on a rock. Dogs do demand, and they do complain. You gotta take care of them. It's a responsibility. Now, however, it's a lot less demanding and complaining than a girl. Yeah, like some of the places I've been staying, it's been kind of roughing it, or either that or some really crappy motels, or my general lack of planning. There would have been a lot of things to complain about on this trip, I tell you what. This was a good one that just to have the dog with, as far as complaining and demanding things goes. So the dogs win this one. They complain, but not as much. And give me a drum roll. Who is the winner? Who should you take on a road trip? A dog or your girl? Or both? And the answer is, it depends. All that for it depends. But it really does. It really depends on the dog. Some dogs are a pain in the ass to travel with. And some girls are a pain in the ass to travel with. Some dogs are fun to travel with and easy going and, easy to adapt to changing environments. And some girls are just a ton of fun to travel with and will make it super memorable. And not only that, but provide you with some really great conversation and company and companionship. Wink, wink. So yeah, it depends. Final answer.